So, dear friends of Powershoots TV, Positive Energy in Europe, today I'm in the European Commission, and it's really my great pleasure because we work on positive energy to present you the Director General for Energy in Europe, Mr. Dominique Ristori. Welcome. So, energy, it is a so big issue in Europe, and the energy policy has so different how we say, faces. What is maybe, I would say now, the most important issue for you in the energy policy? What is bringing to the citizen directly a benefit?
What is important, is to manage European energy policy in a way that could be directly profitable for each citizen. The point is not only to develop a new directive or new regulation and to remain at the concept level. What is important is to implement the European energy policy in order to have direct positive impact. You are dealing with positive energy, positive impact to the population. And it is crystal clear this is the case when you are, for example, developing the labeling approach or the eco-design in order to promote the best product corresponding to the best standard, or to withdraw from the market those products not corresponding to the adequate norm and standard. And the same when we are also pushing for efficient building at a time 40% of the whole energy consumption in Europe is coming from the housing sector. Accordingly, insulation of houses, of buildings, the development of smart thermostat in order to regulate heating and cooling, this is impacting directly to the final result in terms of energy consumption, as well as impacting to the quality of life, or impacting to the final energy bill. As you know, we are spending each day more than €1 billion for importing energy. Accordingly, any time we are progressing in terms of our, energy consumption, this is profitable for our economy, but also at individual level.
Yeah, because you see now you started and you used already some difficult words. I say again, it's a lot. It's heavy material. Say it like this, and I don't understand all. I only see that at the moment that a lot of people in Europe, they criticize Europe, they're unhappy and so on. I mean, I'm very pro-Europe. When you see, for example, now in the energy market, before Europe and with Europe, what changed really? Where is, for example, a concrete example where the citizen benefit already? That means, you see, people say, oh, they talk, they promise whatever, but here what you can say, this is really what Europe achieved in the energy sector and where citizens at the moment are really benefit.
We are more than 500 million of people, we Europeans. We are regrouping 28 member states. We are confronted to some common challenges regarding security, competitiveness, and sustainability. We had just in Paris at the end of December a very important, the most important probably, meeting never organized around climate change. And we should realize energy is crucial for that, because the large majority of emission of CO2, production of CO2 or greenhouse gas emission, is resulting from the production and the use of energy. Accordingly, developing a common energy policy will be profitable for the planet, for the climate, will impact directly to the degree of pollution, and on air quality, in particular urban area. Accordingly, we are speaking about challenges representing global challenges.
Yeah.
Accordingly, any time we have a capacity to be more united, we have more chance to success and to go into the right direction. Look, for example, what we are doing in terms of European energy internal market or interconnection. Anytime we are progressing with new infrastructure, this is profitable for people, profitable in terms of prices. I was in Vilnius mid of December for the inauguration of 2 new key electricity interconnection, giving access to the Baltic countries, to Latvia, to Estonia, to Lithuania, to Nordic countries. This was Nordbalt project, as well as to Poland with Litpol. All these 2 interconnections are representing an addition of 1,200 megawatts of installed capacity. This is impacting to each people in terms of prices, as I said, but also in terms of security.
Yeah.
Before, they were completely or quasi-completely dependent to the Russian grid. Now, we have access to other markets in the European Union. Accordingly, this type of project are bringing member states closer, but also population closer. It's a sort of translation of solidarity principle in a concrete way.
Again,
The solidarity principle is one inserted in the article dedicated to energy in the Lisbon Treaty. But what is important is to translate the concept into reality.
Yeah.
And this is the way to proceed.
Super. So, I mean, you answered already all my questions I wish to say, but just one last very short question. So, not to the Director General, to Dominique, what is your challenge for the future, or what is where you are really ambitious, where's your ambition, where you say, this I want to do?
You see, Europe is a fantastic adventure, because it's an adventure first of common values and democracies. And today, it is more important than ever to consolidate this process. As you know, we are confronted to a lot of danger, and accordingly, building Europe on solid basis and solid foundation regarding our values, but also increasing our capacity to act together on energy, but also on agriculture, but also on environment. This is the route we should develop together.
Thank you very much. You see, as I said, always there are a lot of positive energy people in Europe. Thank you very much.
Positive energy is also positive society.
Thank you.
All the best.
Thank you.
All the
Bye bye.
best. Bye bye.